Moving on to other news now, as a build-up to the Presidential Imbizo by President Cyril Ramaphosa in Carolina in Mpumalanga, the Minister of Transport Fikile Mbalula and Mpumalanga MEC of Public Works, Roads and Transport will be patching potholes on the R33 road outside Carolina. The road connects Carolina and Machadosdorp. The Presidential Imbizo will take place tomorrow. Now, SABC News reporter Tumelo Machoho is there and join us. Tumelo, a very good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Before we talk about the patching of potholes, let's talk about what residents have been saying about service delivery in their area ahead of this Imbizo.
Well, indeed, Simpiwe, the residents have been raising concern about issues of service delivery in their area, especially issues of water, roads, housing and electricity. They're claiming that the water that is being provided to them is not constant, and also sometimes the water is dirty, so they're saying that they are forced to buy water from people who have boreholes in their yard, or they're forced to get water elsewhere or buy water. Also the issue of electricity, because you know that some municipality, because they owe Eskom millions and millions of money, including this Chief Albert Truly municipality, owe Eskom millions in unpaid bills and unpaid bills rather to Eskom. So they have to implement load reduction rather in that municipality to ensure that they provide electricity to the community. But the community has also raised issues of housing. They're saying that there's not enough housing for everyone to go around in their area, and also issues of potholes, roads in that area, because they're saying that the area is marred with potholes and it's riddled with potholes in the area. But also not only that, the potholes are a major challenge for the province, including where we are right now. This road is a big road. It connects these two areas. You remember that Carolina and Machadosdorp, they're mining towns, so there are a lot of trucks use this road. A lot of cars also use this R33 between these two towns. But today, the municipality and the minister and the MEC rather of roads and transport here in the province, they are trying to fix the potholes in the province. So let's speak to the MEC. Just thank you so much for speaking to us. Just talk to us about why you guys fixing these potholes. We know there's a huge backlog with fixing potholes, and the roads in the province are quite bad.
Now, I think we must indicate that we have been doing it throughout for the past 2 months already. It's an intervention that was made by the Honourable Premier, where an allocation was made to our department to procure at least 4 mechanized jet pothole machines. Now, these machines have been there, but they have been attending to our tourist roads. We have already been done in the Mashushing area where the jet patches have been deployed, and now we are here in Karsibande on the R36.
We are seeing you guys getting your hands dirty and fixing the potholes. Is this just because the president is coming? We're beautifying Carolina. We've been coming to Carolina for a couple of weeks. We have seen the roads. They were bad. But since from yesterday when we arrived, some of the potholes have been fixed. And then is this because the president is coming? Or also you guys are going to make sure that you get your hands dirty every now and then to go ensure that those potholes are being fixed?
No, like I said, it's not an intervention that has been made because the president is here. Look, the president was not in Mashushing a month ago, and our jet patches were already there patching the tourist roads. But it's not a program that is only going to be done today. It's a program that's going to be facilitated throughout the financial year. Remember, it's our new budget that's coming through as well, where we have allocated additional materials because the jet patches are doing the job that would be done manually, but 3 times faster. Now that means another increase in your materials that needs to be added to the budget as well. It's not the only program that we are going to be having, and it's not the only day that we're going to be getting our hands dirty as well.
So you guys are going to continue getting your hands dirty, and just talk to me also about that, and talk to me about the issue of, communities have been complaining about potholes that they're not been fixed for a very long time. And then what is the backlog there? Talk to me about the roads that still need to be fixed, and how much money you guys will need to fix these roads, because you're saying that the tourist routes are being fixed, but we know that not all of them have been fixed, because we know there's a road between Machadosdorp that is connecting Enbart Plus. There's a big hole there on the middle of the road, and it's quite dangerous for motorists to use those roads. When are you guys going to fix all of these roads that are having challenges? Because that is the backbone of the province in terms of tourism, in terms of mining and all those kind of things, because trucks still have to use these roads, and they're quite dangerous.
Now, I'm glad that you spoke on the issue about mining. On the stretch that we are now, 42 kilometers, within 42 kilometers, you are looking at 7 mines in the area. Now, as a department, we are indicating to say that it can't be government that is only putting finances into the coffers. Mines also have to come to the fore to show us how they can also support provincial government in maintaining the roads. Because what you'll have is you maintain the roads as a department today, within a month's time, because of the usage of coal trucks on the road. And remember as well, Mpumalanga coal haulage grant was taken away from us. So that puts another strain on our grant that we are getting, as well as the funding that we are getting from national. I understand issue of potholes. It's not only in Mpumalanga province, it's a national problem. And hand in hand with the issue of potholes goes the weather. Now, if you look at the weather that we had in the last 4 months, it was a lot of rainy seasons. Therefore, you'll see that majority of our projects had to also be delayed. Ones that we were completing had to be stopped because of the rainy conditions, especially the one in Dakar Kraal. Dakar Kraal was supposed to be completed long time ago. However, we are looking at a 98% completion. 2% is outstanding because of the rainfall. But yes, indeed, we understand the issues of potholes. We are hoping that by the end of this financial year, together with the 4 mechanized jet patches for pothole patching, we're going to have a pothole-free province by the end of this financial year.
Okay, we'll hold you to that. Thank you so much for speaking to us. That was the MEC Latchminarain speaking to us there about the potholes that they were busy fixing here in the province. And also, Simpiwe, I can tell you that there are a lot of ministers that have already arrived in the province. They are here to ensure that tomorrow's Imbizo, communicating with a lot of communities to ensure that tomorrow's Imbizo, they also have already gathered information from various communities that they can speak to the president about, because only 2,000 people will be allowed at the Imbizo due to COVID-19. So not everyone will be allowed at the Imbizo at the stadium tomorrow here in Carolina.
Now, Tumela, just a quick one before I let you go. Is it just the patching of potholes, or are the roads being rehabilitated in their entirety? Because you know that patching potholes will make the roads susceptible to being damaged again.
Yeah, and that's what they're saying, that they're patching potholes to ensure that there are no longer potholes on the roads. But I mean, these are continuous things, because they're patching potholes today, but tomorrow there'll be more potholes again in the road, because like she said, there are a lot of trucks that are using these roads, and that Mpumalanga has like a lot of mines and a lot of coal mines, and these coals are being transported to different power stations via road. So they have to use the roads because to transport these coals, and they know how damaging trucks are to the roads and how damaging the roads are, and also the fact that some of these roads are not built with good quality. So sometimes they are getting susceptible to pothole easily because they are not of good quality, or sometimes due to issues of rain and a condition of weather, and also the fact that there are a lot of trucks on the road. Simpiwe, every day you would see there are hundreds and hundreds of trucks on the Mpumalanga roads, and that is affecting the roads in the province.
Tumelo, I'm going to have to let you go. Thank you so much for that update. We do appreciate your time. That was a reporter, Tumelo Machogo, speaking to us live from Mpumalanga ahead of the build-up to the Presidential Imbizo by President Cyril Ramaphosa in Carolina tomorrow in Mpumalanga.